Let's go talk about Gilbert. What do you say?
Oh, let's do it.
Obviously, we've been doing this loan for a while now. I've seen a few different iterations of it, but this latest and greatest version is the one that's here to stay. How big is it? What's it all about?
Yeah, it's a great question. So it's a $41.5 million loan. We funded the first couple tranches in early August. It does have 2 9-month extensions, so the anticipated maturity date is roughly at the end of 2027. It's a 14.46 acre site that'll soon be home to just over 114,000 square feet of soon-to-be medical office suites out in Gilbert, Arizona, which is a suburb of Phoenix, Arizona. What's great about this project is it's right next to the Gilbert Mercy Medical Center, along with a couple other medical offices, including cardiology, and a couple other ones that are just tied right next to the hospital. So our borrower is intending for all of these 10 suites to be bought out by people working and associated with that business.
Absolutely. So when you said medical, is that what it's all going to be? Is just medical office suites?
That's the current intention, yes. The borrower plans to have this 114,000 square foot of space divided among 10 different suites. And the final users of those will be employees of the hospital or individuals working closely associated with the hospital. So they'll be looking to purchase these and move in shortly after they purchase them, and as such, begin to pay down our loan.
So medical office, obviously a hot commodity that's been in high demand for quite some time. In Gilbert, Arizona, is this office space in high demand as well? And what type of supply is available in the market currently?
I mean, that's a great question. I really say for medical office suites in particular, it's all about location. You know, in general, there's always going to be people performing these activities for everybody in the United States and across the world, but you need clear demand to drive a need for this supply that our borrower is producing. And in this example, the Gilbert Mercy Medical Center, which is just a 2 or 3 minute walk from our project's location, is just under 200 beds, which is well above average for a hospital size in the United States. In addition, there's a couple other medical centers right nearby that kind of feed off the hospital. So there's a clear built-in need for these suites, and our borrower just needs to finish constructing them, get a certificate of occupancy, and then go ahead and sell them to these end users.
And according to Forbes, there's no better asset class over the next 10 years than medical office. That's what this specifically pertains to. And you also mentioned location. Being close to a proximity to a hospital is beneficial for medical office. Well, that's what we have here, right? Medical office right close to a hospital. That's a hospital a little bit larger than normal. So it seems as though Gilbert Care, this loan specifically, checks a lot of boxes. Why should investors want to get involved with it in top of the Arizona component, the medical office suites, and just the overall demand that is needed over the next decade?
Well, I think you've hit a couple of the main points there. There's 2 more that I'd like to add on and from what you've said and really kind of put the nails into the coffin of why this is going to be a great investment opportunity for the current investors on it and all other investors for all the future construction draws. So the first of which is the borrower and the strength and track record they have in commercial real estate as a whole, and then also specifically in build-to-suit locations, which is what this ultimately is going to be. The borrower is Edward Homes Investments, also known as Edward Homes. They have a strong track record in the southwestern United States, building things just like this. A few examples of them are UmaCare, which is a loan we completed with them and subsequently paid off for a office space somewhat similar to this. In addition, they also have a couple current loans with us and a lot more that they have paid off already. And they're looking for this to be the next in that line.
So great submarket, good overall market, great demand prognosis for the collateral going forward, and a borrower with a solid track record. Sounds like Gilbert Care kind of checks all the boxes, so to speak.
No doubt.
So if investors want to partake in this, how many more opportunities do they really have?
Well, I'd say as far as immediate opportunities, we have a couple bucks left on the initial draw, and more importantly, we have a little bit around $30 million of future construction draws that our investors will be able to go on as this project sees itself through from where it currently is at all the way through its construction phase over the next roughly year or so. So there'll be multiple other opportunities coming forward.
So we're on the front end of a project that'll be about $30 million of additional cost coming up. Investors will have the opportunity to join on this tranche or many more in the future. So Gilbert Care, if you're interested, talk to your client service representative or your business development executive, and they'll get you all the details you need to know about this particular investment and all others we have here at Ignite Funding.